Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sean and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the crew, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and get notified. Big, huge help to the channel. I definitely appreciate you for taking care of that for me. I appreciate you. We're going to take a look at the A11. It has infiltrated the studio. This is a brand new device, smartphone that was released most recently. Now, it's a smartphone that most people can afford by Umidigi. It's called this Umidigi A11. Now, this is a really good device. This is a successor to the A9, and it's got a really interesting form factor to it. We're going to get into the form factor. We're going to get into the gaming, battery performance, as well as the cameras, everything that you would need to know about it. How was the endurance on the battery? How did the speaker sound, Bluetooth, everything. I had this phone for using it for 24 hours, and it's really solid. It's got this AG matte black texture to it, so you can see right here. They also put Beyond Dreams on the back of here, which kind of adds a little bit of character to it, in my opinion. So it's got that 720 by 1600 pixels on there, as well as the dewdrop notch, and I don't really have any issues with the dewdrop notch. It looks really good. We also have the G25 processing chip on here with the powered VR GE8320. So it's gonna be it's not gonna be clocked in as a gaming phone. You'll be able to pretty much launch every game on here, but you won't be able to play them on high graphics. So I just wanna kind of throw that out there. We also do have two configurations, 3 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes, or 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes. So I actually have the model with more gigabytes of RAM. And also, as far as the button placement, the power button is the fingerprint sensor, and it doesn't have an indentation on it. So it's like you won't be able to distinguish it when you first pick up the phone unless you already know it's there. So I like that. So pretty decent viewing angles as well, but the overall feel in the hand feels absolutely satisfying. That's the notification. That's the notification thing right here. So you could hear that's how it would sound if you get a notification. When you're holding it in the hand, it feels really good. It actually stands up on its own. So if you put it on like a table or something, you could get it to stand up on its own. That's really crazy. The wide angle camera, it's a 5 megapixel wide angle camera on the back, 60 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel front camera as well. We're also going to get into, how those cameras perform in low light. We do also have a designated night mode on these cameras as well. So I'm getting a group chat. Somebody added me to a group chat, so I'm getting notifications for that. So I do apologize about that. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying the video so far, huge favor to the channel, hit both the like and the subscribe button. I appreciate you for doing that, for helping me out, for contributing to the channel. As far as the bands, it does have most of the bands. We do have we do get 4G LTE, voice over LTE, as well as Wi-Fi calling on here. So if you're the type of person who needs to use your phone in an area where it's pretty much, you're not going to have a good signal, this one does, I do believe, have that Wi-Fi calling on here. So we do get voice over LTE as well. So I just want to let you guys know that we do have that on board. It's in the phone: screen recording, screencast, hotspot, night light, nearby share as well. So those are some features that I really do like about this device in the budget price. It's literally going to be on sale for around $140 depending on where you purchase it. There is a world premiere, like I said, so you can get $20 off. I'll leave the cheapest link down below, but it's been released this month. It's the month of June, and you can pick it up right now. So this is the newest Umidigi device right now from Umidigi. It has that really beautiful camera setup. Also, it does have that thermometer on the back. Android 11 is on here, so we do have the latest security software as well. So we do have 269 pixels per inch on here. So it's pretty much a medium density display. It's not going to be, I think in my unboxing I said 409, but I was looking at a different source. The correct source is 269 pixels per inch. So we're getting 269 pixels per inch on that 6.53 inch display. So the display is really big, but it doesn't feel overwhelming because you're able to hold the sides of the phone really snug. I really don't feel like I need a case with this device, to be honest with you. And as far as the overall battery life goes, on this device, you could get about a day and a half. So I have 26% right now left over after. I'm gonna tell you right now. Right now how much battery I do. But this does have 10 watts charging, so it doesn't have fast charging on here. So you know, you will get decent battery. It's not gonna be like 2 days or something. It's gonna be like a day and a half, a full day most of the time. So right now it says that I have 22 hours that I've used on this device. So you can see right there the little line going down showing my battery percentage or my battery usage, and I have 8 hours left, so it's at 26%. But I did throw the battery saver on there so I could kind of squeeze the rest of the juice out in a way that gives me a little bit more time with the phone. So I have used YouTube for about an hour and 8 minutes. Also Instagram. Spotify I used for 4 hours and 9 minutes, it says on here. So I was using that quite a lot. And then it says that the camera I was using for 10 minutes and things like that. So it does monitor your usage on the device. You do get battery saver. You do get some cool features on here that we'll probably get into later on. But you know, we do have some really sweet options. You could add an app tray to it. You could also change the gestures to it. It has really good feedback when you're typing on this device as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. Double click to get to the camera as well. You also do have some other features inside of here. So as far as the storage, 94 gigabytes left of internal storage left over. So that's crazy. And the system only uses 8.9 out of the 128. So I think that's really cool. You could also move apps to your SD card with this one. You get the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on this device, as well as a 5,150 milliamp hour battery. So this device is going to offer you a lot. It's going to offer you a ton of features as well. So it's going to be at a really low price point, but it's also not going to give you the best camera. It's not going to give you the best display or, you know, battery in the industry, but what it will do is give you that really unique design, that Android 11, which is the latest software, a really nice experience overall. You won't be able to really game at high level graphics. It also does let you take some really good photos on here. So some of the portraits cut my ear off, some of them didn't. So it just depends on the angle, it depends on the situation. So the software is not perfect, but it does seem really good for this price. I was able to get some really nice portraits of my face where it didn't chop off the edges of my head or anything like. So I thought that was cool, but there was also some instances where it did blur out an ear. So that even happens with flagships, so that's something that's understandable. As far as the overall feel of this thing in the hand, I mean, I do like that they put the SD card slot so you can expand the storage as well. You could also put your headphone jack in here as well. So I do like that. The single firing speaker doesn't really get too loud. So I'll let you guys hear an audio sample of how that would sound, but it doesn't get too loud. It doesn't get crazy loud. It does get decently loud. It doesn't get stupid loud though. It just gets, I'm gonna let you hear it right now so you can see what I'm talking about. But let me show you. So here is a real quick sample of the audio speakers. So let's just take a look at that. Let me see if I have the volume turned up. So if it came to it for me to rate this device so far after 24 hours using it, the overall feel in the hand is a 10. I really like the feel in the hand, but also the display quality would probably be like I'd probably give it like, outdoors it's not the brightest in the world, but it does get it's viewable. It's viewable. So I'll give it the display, I'll give it about I'll give it a decent 7.58. And then when it comes to the cameras, I'll give those like those are a decent 8 as well for this price point. So I'm just talking about this price point. I'm not talking about comparing it to flagships or something like that, or like the best phone out there. But as far as the OS, it's stock Android, so I like that. I'll give that, you know, a 10 as well. And it's also the battery is pretty average. It's gonna give you a day and a half, so I like the fact that it does get you through a full day. You also do get facial recognition on here. You do get facial recognition on here. Let's go ahead and test that out. That worked pretty quickly. You saw that, you heard that. Well, it's really quick. It doesn't have any bloatware on here whatsoever. They didn't even put Google Keep. Usually they put that, but yeah, you're gonna get that Thermometer 2.0. I think it's like the newest one that they have, where you could measure the temperature of objects as well as people and things of that nature. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I'm gonna show up in the comment section. I'm also gonna show you some love right now and let you guys know I appreciate you down in the comment section as well. So if you're new to the crew, do me a favor, subscribe, get notified as well. I definitely appreciate you. I also appreciate you for being part of the crew, so salute. And yeah, I'm gonna check you guys in the comment section. So I'll get right back with you guys later. Peace.